Following on from our last episode, we leave Rocky River and head towards some national parks and explore what they call the Granite Belt. Come join us as we discover new places that we've not been before. We're just at Thunderbolt's hideout, just outside Tenterfield, and there's a lot of information, really interesting. So if you're wanting to know about it, just Google Fred Ward, better known as Captain Thunderbolt. And then up through there.
I think that goes down this cave up under here.
Right.
Is there a fire?
It's a bit easier going through that way.
Looks like he's had his fire up in there.
Yeah, but when you get smoked out.
A little bit of draw out somewhere.
Right. Big dong there.
Head. Yeah, plenty of places to hide out up here.
Yeah.
Just come up here. No rocks above your head.
It's pretty big.
Thanks. It's crazy. It's about 20 metres, 30 metres above us. Probably can't see, but...
No. Just turn it around this way when we look at it here. Well, look at that. Tour de bush. That's an interesting sight. So we've just made it to Bald Rock National Park. We've decided we want to stay in this national park, but we can't get reception, and we've phoned the office, which we managed to get through, saying it's closed because it's New Year's Day. Anyway, we're going to go out to where the main entrance is and hoping we'll be able to get on the internet. Sadly, there's absolutely no service, so we decided to go and have a little walk and possibly climb to the top of the rock and see if we got service there. The disappointing thing is there's so many vacant spots that, you know, they're available. I wish there was a way that we could actually stay. Of Bald Rock in front. This is a really easy walk, and lovely to say that even a wheelchair could come here to experience it too. Seen glimpses of, and it looks very steep. It is very steep, and people are saying very hard, so I think if I started rolling back down, it'd be very fast. Puff the magic dragon. Steve's continuing on. He's a good man. Oh, yeah. So what were you saying about the rock?
It's the largest single granite monolith rock in the southern hemisphere.
And we just got to see it, and now I'm sitting on it. See? Hey!
We're hoping to get reception. Steve said we're getting a few more bars up the top here, and hoping to book a campsite for tonight. We'd like to stay here. It looks really nice. If you are coming, we like the look of site number 13, look pretty good, and site 10 for us. Just thought I'd throw those site numbers out there, because apparently when you book you do get allocated a site. So we can't camp until we can confirm it.
About halfway up. Keeps going. Views are magnificent.
The view is amazing.
Well, we almost made it. Got 3/4 of the way up, but it's a long way to the top, and it keeps going.
It is extremely steep. My feet are hurt actually from walking back down.
Yeah.
Having them on the angle.
Yeah, but it's very grippy. So even in the light shower, you could probably do it. But if it had heavy rain, it would look ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'd be walking. The walk up's probably easier than the walk down. The walk down gets your thighs. That's about it.
Good job, Dale. Let's find somewhere to stay tonight.
My Wilson from
You look like it.
from Tool Time.
So sadly we couldn't get a booking, so we decided to head off and planned to go to another national park, but before we lost reception we made sure that we made a booking. So now we head off to Girraween National Park.
So we just made it to Queensland. Woohoo! Who would have thought? So we just stopped at Girraween National Park in Queensland, and just over in the distance there, that is the pyramid. Whoops, there it is, that you can climb to. And apparently it's steeper than where we just came from, Bald Rock. So you have to meander your way up through the bush there, then you get to where you see that crack and you climb up that. I'll have a dream about that one tonight. There's no campfires right on your site, but there is one at a picnic table just opposite us. So we might have a fire. We do love to have a fire. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Actually ended up with an extra hour in the day because we've come from New South Wales to Queensland, but thought we might cook dinner anyway. And I'm going to do a cheats version of my Penang beef balls. Steve loves Penang beef balls, and I'll show you a very easy way for camping. You can buy your meatballs already made up. See that? Got that from Coles. And then from Aldi, before Christmas, I bought all these sort of little packet mixes and wrapped them up for Steve for Christmas. So he loves his Penang and he loves his meatballs. So I'm going to
Christmas too.
So I'm going to cook these for him right now. I've just got to brown my balls and then put my sauce on it. Woohoo! So when your meatballs look nice and browned all over, you pour in your sauce. Like that. How easy. Into that, you add some coconut cream, about 50 ml. I would say about that much. And mix it in. And let it cook just for a while. And I've got some Ben's rice. I actually left my rice cooker at home and I'm really missing it. If we see a Kmart somewhere, I'm going to buy one of theirs and test it out, because I think you really do need a rice cooker when you're travelling. but I've been using that one at home because it's perfect for 2 people. Anyway, I'm going to let that just simmer away, and then I'm just going to boil my Ben's rice to serve our Penang beef balls. And if you want the original recipe, I do show you in the Burnt Yards video. So we have a video some time ago, and that was actually the video where our caravan caught fire at the very end of the episode when we were driving through Lithgow. Anyway, there I show you how to make it. You actually make your own meatballs up, and then the sauce has coconut cream, peanut butter, lime, chili. Anyway, I have also put that in one of the recipe books. I'm not quite sure if that was 1 or 2. I'm guessing it might have been in volume 1. Anyway, that's a simple way of doing it. And when you're camping, hey, we'll see if Stevie likes this style compared to the authentic Mama G style.
Can't wait to know what Stevie thinks.
Me too. So I've just changed my mind. I'm going to put this straight into the pot. Why not have a 1 pot? Make it a 1 pot meal, which we all love. So like this normally takes only about 30 ml of water to cook in a saucepan. So with the sauce, that'll be perfect. So I'm just going to mix that through, and it'll get that lovely Penang flavour as well to serve with my balls. Yum.
This is our camp for the night. I was just cooking up some hearty balls, some Penang beef balls. Just out the front of camp. Castle Rock. Or the pyramid, maybe.
How good does that look? Well, it's definitely a good idea putting the rice in with the sauce and meatballs. Anyway, there you go, darling.
Thank you.
Dinner's ready.
Bon appetit.
Okay, now dinner's over. What's the verdict? Honest review.
They're good, but the ones you make, the rissoles or balls you make, much better, and also the sauce.
Yeah.
Homemade sauce is just the best.
Agree. I think so too.
Still nice though.
Nice for a quick
easy,
one.
Easy camping
Just
one.
those meatballs seem very processed and had no life to them.
Yeah, too manhandled.
I think so.
I think.
Ooh. Anyway, we've got a little bit of leftover, so I might end up putting that in puff pastry and making it a sausage ball roll. Anyway, we will probably just settle into this evening. Last night was funny. We went to bed relatively early because it was raining, New Year's Eve, and nodded off to sleep and woke up wondering if 2025 had started, and it was only 10:30. I could say it was the longest night, but we've had some really good sleep-ins and lots of sleep on this trip, so sometimes you just need that. Anyway, I think I might say see you tomorrow.
And I'll say see you then too.
Well, we're still awake, and we decided...
Queensland time, it's about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we're feeling really tired. You have to have a fire in... Oh, if you're going to have a fire, you have to have it in the receptacles provided, but they are in like public picnic areas with tables, and we have one right across from where we're camping. And I'll just show you, the toilets are up there and they're flushing.
Flush your cares away.
And it's $7 per person per night, so it's still pretty cheap camping. And through the trees there, whoops, the pyramid, so they call it.
What are you looking?
My bad. It was not that one at all. There is a little one, but there's a bigger one behind there, but you can't see it. So what's the point of me trying to show you? Yeah, anyway.
Just imagine. Close your eyes.
Yeah, love having a campfire. Got to say, does anyone else love the 200 series as much as we do? We think she looks pretty sexy. And I also think this guy looks pretty sexy too.
Well, what can I say?
Smoke screen.
Yep, I've got my filter on.
Good night.
Must be.
So we're up early because we're an hour ahead of Queensland. Oh, hello. We just thought we'd come and see what native animals might be around, and the birds are beautiful to wake up to. We're staying in Camberwell camping area, which is just up there. The only problem is it's very loud walking on this. So there's a few little walks that we can do. So we're going to do that. So we're doing the Bald Rock Creek circuit. This also leads to the pyramid. It's just so bizarre how these rocks can just be there.
Hello?
G'day. How you doing? Doodle-dee-doo, doodle, doodle-dee-doo. Good time of the day. Look at that little kitty. You check this one out. This just shows you how big it is. With Steve standing there. So, my darling, why is this here?
Well, would you believe that over millions of years, a combination of natural forces, including water, wind and plants, have continued to sculpt the granite arch?
So the circus just brought us back to where the water is flowing. It looks a bit slimy on the rocks, but if you were hot enough, I'm sure you'd go in. Anyway, I better go and find my darling Steve. Where art thou? I have lost him. I lingered too long. Know where we are. We're actually in Stanthorpe, and we've managed to pick up a rice cooker for $15. So I'll test that out, see if it's as good as my little clever rice cooker. Anyway, we're going to head on to somewhere totally new now. So yes, make sure you follow us to watch our next episode and where we end up. Thanks for watching.